home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation. Tonight, two worlds will collide. NASCAR meets baseball. It's the MLB Speedway Classic, and we bring you to the Bristol Motor Speedway for a special matchup. It's the first ever regular season game in the state of Tennessee. This evening, it's the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds on a historic night in Bristol. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Live from Bristol Motor Speedway, Saturday baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Now, please welcome your Cincinnati Reds.
You're watching SpinoKing, Saturday Baseball Game of the Week. $146,000 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. This is the highest single game attendance in all of baseball since the 2008 preseason game at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. This is a once-in-a-lifetime matchup, and we can't wait to go racing, baseball style. Green flag is waving, and the Braves rev up their bats as we give you the starting lineup by their crew chief, Brian Snitker. First up, Jurickson Profar as the DH, Matt Olson hitting second, then it's Austin Riley playing third, Marcelo Zuna left fielding, Ozzie Albies cleaning at second, Sean Murphy the catcher, Michael Harris hitting .385, Eli White at right field, Nick Allen the shortstop. Defensively for the Reds, Fraley, Benson, and Marte in the outfield. Hayes, De La Cruz, McLean, and Steer on the infield. Marte with the second most assists in his career. Stevenson will catch Andrew Abbott on the mound.
All right, first pitch coming up. Our starter in this one, Andrew Abbott. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And another ball. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. One out, bases empty. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Marcell Ozuna.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Austin Riley in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back after this on the show.
The game broke the record and people are still coming into the park. And we welcome you back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. And after a quick pit stop, the Braves walk onto the field. Green flag waves and we show you the red starting lineup. Matt McClain leads it off at second base, Noel V. Marte hitting second at right field, Ellie De La Cruz playing short, Austin Hayes the designated hitter, then it's Spencer Steer at first, Jake Fraley batting number 6, Tyler Stevenson catching, batting 8th, Will Benson at center field, he hit a winning 2-run home run yesterday, Ke'Bryan Hayes with an E batting 9th, Atlanta's defense, Ozuna, Harris, and White in the outfield, Riley, Allen, Albies, and Olsen the infielders, and Ozzie making his 110th start at second. Murphy catching the former Yankee Carlos Carrasco.
And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Just missing there. And that's ball 1. There's a high chopper. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Noel V. Marte now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, nice play to his knee. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting fourth, designated
Looked to me
hitter,
like he kind of let the ball
Austin
play
Hayes.
him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. Your hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. He's been a great free agent sign. Right through there for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. And ball 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Line drive, fair ball. Coming home. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. That's too low. Ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one outside, and a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Ozuna getting the start in left. 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Abbott back to work.
Ball.
Fastball is outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Ripped to short. Gets it to first. Ozuna is out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
And it's 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one a little bit high.
2 balls,
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
And now it's filled up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting 6, catcher Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. Ball one there. Just
outside, that's a ball.
missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Started after it. Appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Braves go down quickly here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. We head to the bottom of the second and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Tapped up the first base side. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And now Tyler Stevenson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 8, center fielder Will
Here's the
Benson.
center fielder, Will Benson. That one fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Stevenson, the base runner at first with one out. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Now batting Brian Hayes. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. First pitch just misses. Strike one.
1-1.
That clips the corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one the other way. Albies. That is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 1 and the Braves nothing.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week presented by MLB The Show 25 by San Diego Studio. Now available rated E for everyone by Menards. Save big money when you shop at Menards. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox, celebrating 30 seasons of the same game with a new attitude.
Top half of the
Leading
third inning, and now the
Braves,
center fielder, Michael Harris
the
II.
second.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Fouled off left side.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he
Batting
showed in that at bat,
right fielder,
battling with
Eli
two
White.
strikes. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Eli White next up for the Braves. And that is out of play. Step off throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. Runner on the go. Pitch inside.
Ball one.
And safe.
He's in there, safe.
It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Nick Allen.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Ball one, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Jurickson Profar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking, and that is a big first out.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball is outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. In plenty of time to first, but the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game.
Now batting first baseman Matt Olson.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now Matt Olson up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fastball for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Oh, great stop. To first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. On the ground, and foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Tied up here in the early going. the middle. A sliding stop at short. And it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boog, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Two outs. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
the
for
third
Atlanta,
baseman,
third
Austin
baseman,
Riley.
Austin Riley.
That one missing inside.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the air, left field. Fraley sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Pretty classic sequence on the strikeout right there. Did a nice job working hard inside early in the at-bat, not letting him get extended. Then he went to a well-executed changeup away and just had him out front. He still had to think he's got to protect the inside part of the plate with an 0-2 count. So it becomes really hard to adjust when you get something soft away like that.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. That one not close. 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. Off the plate inside. And that is ball one.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering misses, and that's ball three.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Hayes on at first, nobody out. Runner on the move, and a count 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
On the ground to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Digging in, Jake Fraley. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one catches the corner.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. White raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Will Benson.
Here's the center fielder, Will Benson. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one pushed to the left and foul. Off the plate inside, and a count 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and the count's even at 2. That's a little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Key Brian Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time. There's a swing and a drive. White going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Second baseman.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McClain. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing. Bummer also throwing.
Nope, that's a ball.
Benson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Carlos Carrasco is done in this one, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Bryce
Atlanta.
Elder into the game.
Number 55.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking
Bryce
about middle
Elder.
innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte has grounded out a couple of times. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back to
Leading
Bristol
off
Motor
for the
Speedway in
Braves,
Tennessee.
catcher,
And now the
Sean
catcher
Murphy.
comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Abbott back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Towards first, and that chance handled. Steer steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job
Now
of
batting,
keeping the
the
ball
center
out of
fielder,
the air.
Michael
Lets the
Harris,
defense
the
work
second.
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. A single and a run scored and a walk. Swing and a pop-up. McClain. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Ball one.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
2 outs, runner at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Next offering is downstairs. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. 3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Abbott keeping an eye on him. White, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's Profar now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Luis May getting ready to go. Mole, left-hander, also throwing. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Braves 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Fly ball down the line. White sizes this one up. Nabs it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Hayes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch misses. And another ball
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One down, and now Spencer Steer, 1 for 2, and a swing and a miss.
All ones the count.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
now batting,
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here is Jake Fraley. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hayes over at second. Steer over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away down.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And strike 1 to the catcher. To the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Braves 1. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Matt Olson.
Come on, Reds.
Looking good, Cincinnati.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Austin Riley at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. A changeup missing. Going to count 1-2.
Strike him out. Punch him out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Andrew Abbott won't go any further tonight, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. New pitcher for the Reds, Nick Martinez. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Martinez.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Olsen at third with 2 away. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. So here's Murphy now. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-1. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
And that one a little below the knees. Now 1-2. And a good eye there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Center field. Makes the catch, and that is that.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week presented by MLB The Show 25 by San Diego Studio. Now available rated E for everyone. By Vicks. Breathe life in with Vicks. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox. Celebrating 30 seasons of the same game with a new attitude.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the Reds,
Leading off, Will
center
Benson.
fielder, Will Benson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And that gets down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hayes in the box again, takes a strike. Ripped, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the lineup flips over. Matt McClain will hit next. 1 for 3. That one catches the corner for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside with a breaking ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
Benson on second. Hayes at first, 1 gone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Benson around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. That's way outside. 1-0.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
To third. The throw to second. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes. Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Dodd getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one carrying, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 11th of the year. It's 8-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bryce Elder will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now
Dylan Dodd comes on now.
And he's had 3 days
46.
off since he pitched last,
Dylan
so expect him to
Dodd.
be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
2 down, bases empty. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting left fielder, Jake
So digging in,
Fraley.
Jake Fraley. He's already homered in this game. Now snap throw to first. Steer back in on a dive. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Harris ranges back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That clips the corner. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. And downstairs. In the air, right field. White on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 10-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point.
Now
I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Cut on and lifted in the air. Benson. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Allen.
And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. He is struck out, and he is walked. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Back to the mound, and that's off the second base bag. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Profar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Will Benson. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Inside, just missed. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. In the air, left side. Ozuna should have it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there. 0-1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And that's inside off ball. The inside edge. 1-1. And a slider misses down and away. The Reds up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two down, nobody on.
Count full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Now here is Matt Olson. Martinez back to work. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
That's down and in.
3.
Here's the pitch to Olson. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He did right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That one hit to right. And it stays fair.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
So a man at first. The batter now, Austin Riley. Foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is outside. Pulls that one foul. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Olson leads off first with 1 away. That one off the mark, and 1-1. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at first, one away. And foul ball.
Cincinnati!
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one popped up. Steer sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is that. One left for Atlanta, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi Marte.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's go, Red!
And that's
That ball went
outside.
out.
Rips that one center field. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Cincinnati!
Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
Let's go, Red!
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Let's go!
And a 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly First and second now with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Austin Hayes. And that one in the air center field. Harris brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez warming up as well. Runners at the corners, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Two balls, two strikes.
Bummer deals. And that one is downstairs. And it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Up the middle. All these. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. So 2 on with 2 away. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. And there's the strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 11 and the Braves 2. And we're back.
Leading
we
off
go to the 9th.
Braves,
now it's going to be Sean Murphy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul. That one missed. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Benson moving under this one. One down.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
At the plate, Michael Harris II. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Foul ball there. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. In the air, left field. Two down.
Now batting, right fielder Eli White.
The Braves down to their last out. Now it's the right fielder, Eli White. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds slug their way to a win in this one.
Key to this game was that huge sixth inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.